right, here we go.
Here we go. One more time, everyone.
Welcome back to
Welcome back,
Caffeinated
everyone.
Super Nerds. All right.
Back. All right.
How was everyone's last 2 weeks?
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
What's up? Cass, you just looking at me like
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Work was great. I decided to get rid of my bed, my queen size bed, and to get a futon.
Oh yeah, you were getting a futon, yeah.
Yes, and it should be arriving today around 10 o'clock tonight.
So, why the decision? Futons are kind of uncomfortable.
I had a car accident, like you all know.
Yeah.
And I bought that bed right before I got my car accident, and when I'd be laying in it, my neck would be hurting like bad, dude. I'm like, you know what? I can't sleep in this. So I've been sleeping on the floor for about 3 months now.
Okay.
And I love that. Yeah, I put a blanket down, a nice soft blanket on top for for softness, not a straight on carpet, and then I'll be good. Pillows and stuff, I'll be great. And, it helps out my back. Now, I looked online, did some research, and the Japanese style Fubutons, they help with the back too, and they're very supportive. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and buy one. I made that decision, and I gave my mom bed. She's been sleeping great in that bed. I'm like, man, I never slept that good, and she's loving it, so she's happy and I'm happy, and I'm excited to lay in this damn futon.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I heard your explanation, and all I could think is,
Thank you.
this motherfucker's going full on otaku.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fine.
Hell yeah, dude. I got to, man.
He's like-
I already got posters on my wall.
Weeaboo.
Hey,
And next
got
time we
it.
see him, he's gonna wear like a kimono. Be like, hey guys,
He's a-
it's just
you know
more
what?
comfortable. I made a
He's
decision.
gonna be looking like what's his name off of Rush Hour 2 when they go in and visit him and he's all like Asianed out and stuff. Like,
You want a cup of tea, my brother? Here you go.
get your kung fu mastery from Freddie Chang, huh?
Right? Oh man. Hey, maybe. But the kimono thing, I don't think so. I can't go that far. Because I got a couple of coworkers.
That's what you say now.
No, for real, dude. I ain't trying to be that free ball, and that loose kind of stuff.
Bullshit. You're going to try it once and then you're going to be hooked.
Okay, around the house.
And then you're gonna come back trying to praise the like oh my god, this is a godsend. You guys have to be doing this. Josh, it's a brother. I can just see it right now, just touching your shoulder, brother. You gotta start wearing your kilt.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna tell him to dress so he looks like the guy from what's the name? Yu Yu Hakusho, the guy with the spirit sword.
Yeah. Kuwabara.
Yeah, it's gonna be you.
Kuwabara.
Oh, man, with a ponytail. Oh, that's cool.
Go by next city, dude. I want to be Shadow, Chad from Bleach.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know who's Manny gonna be.
Shit.
I don't know.
One of the guardians from Shaman King.
Shut the fuck up with that, dude.
He's like, I hate you.
What was his name? Silver? What was it?
Silva.
Silva. Yeah, Silva. Damn. No, he'd
He's
be
like,
Razo.
no.
No. No. I pass on that one.
He gave me that look like, what you mean? What you talking about, Willis?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I think, like, just looking at it, like, there isn't that many like Native American characters. Oh, Native from My Hero Academia.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot about that character. Bro. Oh, man.
I saw this thing where they're like, what was his power? And then somebody responded, his power was being culturally insensitive.
No.
I'll get on board with that. All right.
Hey, that's nice.
damn.
That's nice. That's nice. Damn. That's hilarious.
Anything new with you, Josh? You been up on anything? Any watch animes, movies?
Let's see. I haven't really watched any animes or anything, but I did watch a couple new movies. Tried out Rob Zombie's The Munsters. That's an amazing watch. Amazing if you like the TV show. Has just that perfect amount of cheesy you expect from the Munsters.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. Then I checked out Hocus Pocus 2. That was one of the most cringiest and disappointing fucking things ever.
I've not seen it yet.
Oh, well. Who likes spoilers? Who likes spoilers?
I've seen it already, so I'm
I mean,
good. No
I'm not
spoilers for
planning
me.
on watching it. I'm not planning on watching it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I mean,
don't-
obviously,
Tell 'em,
it's a
Josh.
sequel. You know, the Sanderson sisters come back.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they literally come back, and the first thing they do is break out into song and dance to a fucking version of Elton John's "The Bitch Is Back."
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
So-
fucking cringy as shit.
How did they get away with it since it's like a PG Disney movie?
No, they didn't say the B word.
They didn't say "The Bitch Is Back." I mean, think about it.
They got cut off by the other girls. Like, are they really
The
singing?
witch is back.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
Mind blowing. Hey, so
Play
we're
on
allowed to
words
call them
there.
witches now. Yeah, since
Yeah, I
only,
guess so.
only a girl
Hey.
girl can call another girl the B.
Did you know that like some lady in Texas was going off about that, talking about, oh my God, they're bringing like the culture of the witch back. Like the whole movie is based on witches harvesting children for blood sacrifices. It's so evil.
and
People are
and
trying
the whole
to jump
town
on
love
board
it,
with that.
I mean, that's how it started.
right? Yeah, it's
how
been
the
a whole
fucking
family.
original was.
Let's see, I got this stupid thing right here. Her quote is, worst case scenario is you unleash hell on your kids in your home. The whole movie is based on witches harvesting, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That's her whole thing. It's like the kids want to be witches now, and it's going to go against God.
Mm.
Oh, no.
Well, there's no discipline in the home, so scaring the kids saying that a witch gonna eat them, that's probably cool. That's cool.
I mean, all I was gonna say was that I grew up in church, and I've never wanted to be a witch, but I always wanted to be a mage. And I grew up in church, so the culture never left, dude.
Oh, I know now. I'm gonna have to get some stakes. Wherever it's from. Remember Warlock, that movie? I'm gonna get some iron stakes and start hitting his fucking footprints.
Hold up, but you're not a regular wizard, sir. You're a space wizard,
I know. Jedi.
a Jedi.
Damn.
That too, man. Hey, man, anything with powers, anything mystical, I was like, oh, I want to be that.
Mhm.
To watch anime and be like, I'm that guy. Like,
Yeah, that's
no
nice.
powers. No powers ever happened. Yeah.
Nah, Shazam.
Well, it depended on the anime. I mean, it wasn't always. Sometimes it was like, some other shit, you know.
Sound like the guy from Street Fighter. Oh man,
He could roll his head
E-Honda?
too, be like,
Yes, E Hondo here.
Yeah, sometimes we even had what's his name in there, Link from Zelda.
Yeah. Hey, you did that pretty good, man.
Shit.
Oh man. All right, voice actor right here. Yes.
yes. So Hocus Pocus is a no-go. Like, nah, don't bother watching it. No.
Crap.
I wasn't
Crap.
planning on it anyway.
For me,
Don't tell me you enjoyed that, dude. It was so horrid.
it was. I guess it's got to play on my age. I would say, with our different ages, and you saw certain things that you be like, all right, that's cringy and shit. You know, I watched it with my girl and her kid. You know, they liked it, and I was laughing at certain parts of the video.
Well, yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
movie.
I understand that. My wife liked it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, the kids really like it pulls you in. Like, oh, I don't want to watch this, but if the kids watching, I'll watch it, and then it start being funny. You start catching some of the stuff. There's one part with I think the second sister, the big one. She kind of lost weight in that scene
Yeah.
in that film. She became my favorite witch. All the
Oh,
other
she
ones,
was one of my favorites from the beginning.
yeah, I'm
the
like, oh,
first
she's
movie.
pretty cool. Yeah, so they had one part in the movie where spoilers.
Highlight the fucking Roombas.
The Roombas?
Yes.
Well, you know how in the original movie, her broom was a fucking vacuum?
Yeah.
Well, she has two fucking Roombas that she stands on now.
dude, I'm
Was
saying,
she like the fucking Green Goblin on Roombas or some shit?
yeah, dude.
Exactly.
She said, like in the beginning, they're not listening until she gave them some dirt and shit. They started listening, right?
Oh, shit.
I don't want to spoil a part of the movie, but they came in handy, bro. I was like, I knew they was gonna help her. I knew it.
I don't think they care.
No,
No, no,
okay.
no, yeah.
So they have the girls
Hold on.
find out
Spoilers,
people.
Spoilers. Okay,
Not the back of the thing of the car, but spoilers. Well, the witches are weak to salt, magic and shit. So they put this circle around them with salt and stuff and trap them in there. And I guess they was trapped in there. Couldn't use their magic, didn't get out. And when they left, the Roombas came and followed the witch. He said, "Oh, the Roomba's coming! The Roomba's coming!" So they cleaned the salt and made it opening for them to get out. I was like, "Yo,
Man,
I was like,
you imagine
dog.
something like that happened on Supernatural? You know, they always
I
salt
can
the
actually
doors
see
and
it,
everything.
Dude, some of that,
Roombas come in.
Yeah.
some of
Like,
that shit in Supernatural was so out there that I can see it
Yeah.
happening. That could have been an episode.
Yeah.
Imagine that demon behind the door. Alexa, send the room.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, hold on. No, shut up.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I don't have that option.
My bad.
Okay, now you may Alexa freely.
Send the Roomba in.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. And then there's another scene where I guess they had these drag queens dressing up as them, and this one had facial hair for that one. And she's like, "That's what I look like?" She's like, "Oh my gosh, we popping, girl." And I was like, "Yo."
Wow.
So I was like, "Oh, that was a funny joke right there." But other
Man,
than
it sounds
that,
like a completely different movie from what Josh describes.
well, for
Dude,
certain
I mean-
parts, like they didn't bring back the original cast. That was some things that people were mad about. They had
Just the witches, though, huh?
the witches, the music that they were singing, it was kind of
I know.
cringy and stuff.
And the fucking dude that played that dead guy, he came
Oh
back too.
yeah, he
Yeah.
came back too. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and they had
Billy.
the head of a lover or something like that. They had to have, you know. Other than that, y'all not watching it. So they had the new witches, the new girl in there, the people. She begins to have powers and shit. So I'm like, oh, so they just passing the torch on to a new set of witches, you know. But they'll try to use that one spell that's the most powerful one in there that they weren't supposed to be using and all that. And that was their goal. They wasn't going like, oh, I'm gonna get the kids and make the potion and shit and try to stay young. They was like, nah, we want to be all powerful. Let's get that right off the bat. So I'm like, okay.
Straight to the point. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're just skipping all the cringy ass
I know
bullshit
that-
that takes place
Look,
in between.
the thing is that
I told that's for you to say. You got to tell us that. I got to leave some for you, man. We only ones that
I
watched
don't
it.
think anyone wants to hear about that.
My motivation to watch it just keeps going down too. I'm just like,
I mean,
think-
I never
Well,
had
dude, like I
motivation
said,
in the first place.
It
I wasn't gonna
started
watch
out
it.
bad for me. Like as soon as they break out in a song and dance at the beginning, singing "The Witches Are Back,"
yeah.
and it's fucking Elton John's "The Bitch Is Back."
I just heard it coming back, and I watched that movie a few times when I was younger. Like it was always on, and I was like, oh, ooh, Hocus Pocus.
Oh, it's-
Yeah.
I've seen it like twice, maybe.
The original movie was that shit
it's
was
better.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good 19. When did it come out? In 19 something?
1998, right? Oh,
Is it
no.
70?
No.
70.
Well, it's good for the
2000.
90s.
Hold on. I have a phone. Let me check it.
90 something, I think.
Yeah, those I
I
would
thought it
say.
was 98. No?
No, I don't know. Hold on.
Oh yeah, and I did I watched a review on it, the first movie, and it was like
93.
93.
No,
1993.
93. Ooh, I was way off.
Wow.
Well, not that far off, but yeah.
I watched a review and there was like the first movie was only talking about they always bagging on the boy because he the one that lit the candle and so he was a virgin.
Yeah.
It's like damn, the whole movie, dude. Oh, because a virgin lit the candle. The cat was off on the dude. I was like, damn, and he's trying to get with the girl, bro. So the whole time I was like, oh man.
Damn. All
And
right.
then-
So,
What was that one? Which series that they had? Charmed.
yeah.
Yeah, some like the sisters or something like that. But their versions, like how the Sanderson sisters look, the new witches kind of have that similar. They have a bigger one, then they have the one with the curly hair, somewhat like Fanny. What's her name?
Yeah.
The red hair, just like her. And then they got the pretty one, and the pretty one is dating a dumb boyfriend, just like how the older other one is dating the other one. But he's like, oh no, I don't like him or whatever. You know, he's a dumb one too. But yeah, it's like the same similarities and all that. So they pass it on to that. So a newer generation could be like, oh, we like these witches if they make a third one with those witches.
The worst part is they actually had like a little ending scene. Well, it was an end credit, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It kind of hinted towards them going for a third. And I'm like, fuck. Don't fucking waste the money.
I told you that earlier. Like, as soon as the fucking first movie took off, they realized, like, oh my God, people actually really like this. We should get in and get another movie going. And it took them years until now. I doubt they're going to have that same impact now to get a third.
Yeah.
No, because we seen what they put out. Then the second one is like, eh.
Yeah.
It's
Just
way
say,
too
like-
long for this. Way too long.
Up to a certain point, you should just cut your losses, keep
Yeah.
it as a classic,
Yeah.
and it's just like a one and done.
Just let it
Exactly
go,
what it
let it
should've been.
die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Disney, we see y'all greedy, man. Y'all getting too much money. Y'all need to stop making all this stuff because y'all want to. and
Fucking
can.
always.
Yeah, they're
But
doing
shit.
that. I got the
Okay,
money.
but
I want to
gotta
do
say
it.
though, I gotta say, it's not Disney's fault. It's you guys' fault. You guys are the problem. Because you
Yes,
guys watched
you-
it. You
you
guys
are the
watched
problem.
it.
Hey, so we
Yes,
should just
yes,
have
exactly.
somebody who watched it and then have
You
them
just
talk
boycott
about
the
it.
whole fucking thing and just be like, nope, we're not gonna watch it.
thought it was
You're gonna
good,
put it
man.
out. We're not gonna watch it.
We thought it was gonna be good. We didn't read no reviews. We left
All
it for them to play the movie.
All right.
But then again, you have actually more of an excuse because there is a child involved in this side. With Josh, it's just Josh, and then what? He's like,
wife.
oh, it came out when I was 6 years old. Nostalgia.
Oh, the child in him came out, so he does have an excuse.
No, it's his own self.
My son didn't even watch it.
Exactly. I kind of figured, dude. He's like what, like in his teens? No, like child in
My
his
son's
teens wants to
13.
watch
He's
it. Yeah.
like, nah, I don't want to watch that shit.
Like my daughter watched it, but she's a girl, and then even she was like, yeah, it wasn't that good.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Hey, newer generation. Yes.
Well, aside from that, what did you do this past 2 weeks, Pablo? Anything new?
Well, I binge watched Reservation Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, after you showed us some clips and shit, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. And then after I hurt my foot, so yeah, I just being old, I guess I fucked up my foot
Was
by
that
just
pretty-
like stepping on it.
Was it on point,
You
Manny? Was
old
that
bastard.
For the most part, it's pretty like it's not like 100% accurate because obviously it's just it's a
Comedy?
story. The comedy or what? The
It's a
Reservation
com-
Dogs. It's not a comedy, dude.
It's not a.
Like I told Pablo today,
Yeah.
he was telling me he's like, I came here looking for fucking laughs, and I got feels in the end.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what I said. Dude. Okay, so here's what happened though. Like he was showing us clips, but it's just like the little funny parts that happen throughout. And some of the clips he showed us weren't even in the show, which I think you said they used to be like its own thing. before.
They used to do their own skits, and then they got like
yeah.
the show.
And like I don't know, spoilers I guess for a review, but like the whole series literally takes it takes place within the reservation, I think in Oklahoma. And it's like Native American people, and the whole thing revolves around a group of 4 kids who one of their friends, because there used to be 5 of them, commit suicide. Spoilers. And then one of the girls, her mom actually died when she was young in a car crash because of drunk driving. And that's literally like the whole premises of the story is like an adult group of people that are dealing with the death of this woman and how this girl who was left in the care of her grandma was neglected by her grandma because her grandma was kind of checked out after her daughter died. And then the group of kids that are trying to basically just get over the death of their friend, which at this point has been dead for like a year, and a whole bunch of adults, they can't even seem to grieve properly, and they don't. And basically, it's like the whole thing where like, oh, it used to be fun here, and now everybody's sad.
Yeah.
And very few little clips here and there are like funny, but for the most part, I was just like, fuck, dude, I'm so depressed. And then like I've known people that've like committed suicide, and I've known people that died from car
This is what hit me.
crashes.
He was
And I
talking to
was
me
like,
about this earlier,
"Ah,
and he
dude."
just kind of like, oh man, it just really started hitting me because it made me started thinking about my life. Like, whoa, I'm just like,
I'm like, damn it, now I'm sad again. And the thing is that it's a good show, and I couldn't stop watching.
he was like,
could've- I was like, oh, what happens next?
feels the pain in my foot, the pain in my heart.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially like when one of the characters like describing, like how shit changed after the deaths, and I'm like, yeah. And I was kind of thinking about it. Like I remember, I knew a guy that died the same day Kobe Bryant died, which I think I've talked about it before, and it kind of like it kind of like irritated me and almost pissed me off a little bit because everybody was so focused on the death of a guy because he was famous, and I'm like, he's not the only one that died that day, and I'm not even talking about the people on the plane, like people worldwide died and shit. You know, I don't know. It was just it just kind of like brought like you said, like a lot of emotions. Like I was looking for laughs, dude, and then I got sad.
Oh man.
Hey, it was a good show. I would recommend it. Yeah. And then I just had some questions for Manny. I kept asking him questions. I've been asking him questions the whole week. Like, wait, is reservation really like that? Like, I mean, I'm sure it's different because it's a different like tribe. But I'm like, how close is it? What about the catfish? Do people just eat catfish like that? Like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers constantly just eating catfish.
Jeez.
Not the catfish, you know.
Also, like the phrase, like everybody keeps going "shit ass." I've never heard anybody use that as a cuss word.
Everyone has different fucking ways of saying it on the res. Like they got different fucking things. Yeah.
Oh man. So Manny, how was your week?
Well,
Your 2 weeks.
I was, I've been back in Elden Ring.
Ooh.
I'm almost done beating it because I was like, I can't play a game where Cass beat it before me, and I just not complete it. Like how this man get on every day and beat the game, and I'm still in the beginning area.
Well, you're.
And I got like 300 hours total in that game now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got one more area. I'm almost done with it, and I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing.
Yeah,
like, it was good before, but I was like, oh, now this game is amazing.
You see it.
Yeah. So I'm almost there in the end. And then the other thing that I've done, my 4th month of reading or listening to this book, I finally finished it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Lightbringer Saga. And that was
Finished it?
I finally finished it, and that was a great filler for like something in between the Stormlight series that that we all read.
Yeah.
Oh, almost all of us.
Yeah.
You didn't want to show
I
no
will say
names,
this.
I
Cash.
got the 4th book. I gotta get the 4th book still.
It was so it started ramping up in the 2nd book, and I just got hooked instantly because it's all about 2 characters. Gavin Guile, who is the prism, he controls light, and there's different colors and spectrums of the light, right? So if the one person is going to control all the light, it's got to be a prism. That's a play on words because a prism is a refraction of all light. But yeah, it goes from him and this kid called Kip, a little fat kid, right? Who is his bastard son. And you get to see the development of how they all like intertwine between each other throughout the story, and how this kid becomes something like his father, or even better, in my opinion, like something greater, and like this war against gods and shit going on.
Oh, nice.
The thing that my only critique is that ending. It's like I understand like when they write these books and you have these grand stories, it's kind of hard just to kind of like tie it up and make it all nice and neat at the end, right? And it kind of just seemed like the dude was trying to give everyone their fair share like of an ending, but it kind of just felt like rushed at the end too. Like, oh, I'm done. But other than that, great book.
Deadline
Series.
Deadlines. Oh man, shit, that's nice.
How many books was it again?
I believe it was 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like an hour a piece or something.
Total, I think it was like 100
Oh, 100. My bad.
150 or something like that.
Yeah, hours. I was gonna say, dude, like every chapter in the Stormlights was
The
like
hour.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Shit was
And that's how it
long.
was those ones were like 2 hours each, pretty much around 1 to 2 hours. And there's 5 parts per fucking like there's three parts to the book, and they're like actually, when you break it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're probably about 8 to 10 hours each. Right? But like
$3.
the last one, like some of the books had like fucking 4 or 5 parts to it. It's just like, god damn it, dude.
Let me finish.
Every
You got
time
the graphic audio?
yeah, I got the graphic audio version. I also got the fucking regular audio version too,
Okay.
because the graphic audio version starts getting expensive when you start. They're like $15 per like episode thing, right? And it just starts ramping up when you start buying the entire fucking thing. It's like, holy shit, that's like $400. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
damn. You just bought a whole
So-
life. Like you was there like the whole time listening to everything. You was like,
Yeah.
I was right there, dog.
no, dude,
Like, I
I'm
was
pretty
there
sure
before.
Josh can fucking get it. Like you start listening to stuff and you're just like, oh, wait, no, wait.
So many times with
And it's like,
Stormlight.
and it's literally
Oh my
voices,
God.
different people like playing characters like voice actors, and you're just like, whoa, man! It's just like a movie in your mind.
Good. Yeah. What is it like? We're
Yeah.
R2D2.
Except for the friggin' the narrator for The Witcher. Fuck, man.
Oh yeah, for a regular audiobook, the Peter Kenny does a great job
Oh,
narrating all
fucking
these voices as one person.
amazing.
Wow.
I started listening to The Witcher, and I looked at Manny because it was right after I had finished Stormlight. I was like, "You sure this isn't graphic audio, dude? This motherfucker's amazing."
Yeah.
Oh, nice. We are all R2D2 in the Star Wars series, watching the whole thing play out and watching what is Stormlight. So that's our view in there. We just
Yeah.
just looking at everything, or we can
And then-
be like a fly or a mosquito in this world, just listening to people talking
Yeah,
shit.
you're just a fly on the wall as
Man.
all the epicness goes
Yeah,
by.
it's like, especially that first fight, dude. For me, when I first read it, when I first heard it, I'm like, damn, how's these homies all over the wall and speeding up this fast and killing people? I'm like, damn.
You know what was funny though? Is like I think about these moments, like listening. I'm glad he read the book. I wish he'd catch up, but when you hear the line, and then so and so dies.
Fuck you.
Just that line. It was just like that, and he dies. And I was just like, we were at work, and I remember walking out, and I'm like looking at Josh, and he's like talking to me, and he's like. Just frozen on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck?
I go walking to go in the back room. I see Manny. I'm all, fuck you.
Oh man,
I think we'll have that kind of reaction though. Like
that was a hard one.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Emotional damage.
Like I was in the middle of like stalking too. Like I was doing milk and shit, throwing milk and shit.
Mhm.
And I'm like, we are what's it called the board bringers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude, it was us. Like, oh my God, we're the bad guys. I was like, no. Like, that was
These
my reaction to
reactions-
that. I was like, oh,
Dude, you don't understand because you're not watching a movie. It's one thing to watch a movie and be like, or looking at the screen like, oh my God, like, oh. And
Like when
you're-
Iron Man died?
You're like doing something. You could be at your job or something like that, and then it will hit you, and you just make this stupid thing where you're just like
Like literally in the middle of the fucking sales floor. I'm just at a dead stop.
oh, dude, it's like like in the first one was The Way of Kings. I was literally like right here, and I was doing some cosplay stuff. So I was like my table right here and shit, and I was right here, and I had like the thing in my ear, and my son was in my bed watching TV, like playing a game or something, you know. And out of nowhere, like when I hear like, oh, the guy's like, I am God and I am dead, and I just kind of come to like a dead stop, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm like looking up and shit, like get up and run out, like who am I gonna tell? Who am I gonna tell? I went over, like my daughter's. My fucking thing came out. Anyway,
Technical difficulties.
yeah, like my daughter's room is literally like across from my room. I literally run into her room and I'm like, dude, God's dead. And she's just looking at me like, what? Like, what? I'm like trying to call it. It's like 9 at night. You know, we all get up super early for work and shit. So I can't really call you guys or anything. And I'm like, someone has to know. And I'm just like, God is dead. You don't understand. He's been dead this whole time. And my daughter's just looking at me like, okay. Like, what?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Dad?
She probably like, that's why he didn't answer my prayers.
yeah.
This whole time.
So that's why we're poor. It makes sense now.
Like, yeah. You know.
Oh shit.
Somehow I just knew it.
But yeah.
Jesus. What
So, I finished that book, and then other than that, like I've been gathering stuff like just to talk about today, and it's like all the stuff that's been happening through the last couple of days, right? And it's just like I'm pretty sure, like we all talked about it, like Bleach got taken off everything, and Pablo was right. It stayed on Hulu. Like the time it was predicted that it was going to get taken off of Hulu. That's what I was like. It's just taking Disney's just taking everything.
Well, it's like I saw an article like a day prior to when we're talking about that, and then I saw like a video, like this YouTuber guy was talking about it, and he was like talking about like I think internationally, because Disney got the rights to it, they're gonna put it on Disney Plus, but like in the US and other places where like they're partnered with Hulu, they're gonna leave it on Hulu because it's more like it's not like some content they want like on Disney Plus or whatever. And I was telling him like, oh yeah, like they're gonna leave it on Hulu here in the US, but they're gonna take it from everything else. Yeah, and then they did it. They got rid of it from everywhere.
Surprisingly, Amazon was bidding on it with Disney to go against them.
You knew it's gonna be a big thing.
If Amazon got it, they can do more blood stuff.
That would have just worked out perfect for me because I already have Crunchyroll and I already have Amazon Prime, so it just would have been the best of both worlds. I was like, oh, no extra money. But like this motherfucker, I was like, I don't understand what your problem is. I mean, you can watch it. All you got to do is just pay for it.
Oh man!
Actually, I think what I said was I was like, I I was like, oh, you can just get it. Like get Hulu. Just pay for it, dude.
Just pay for it and get Hulu. It's just that easy.
Yeah. Or just get a new phone service and they come with Hulu.
I'm gonna have a pirate on when I'm at home watching that thing.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You will not let this booty get away from me.
Just like back in the day, what I used to do. Yeah, torrents. Yeah, your best friend. I support them. I still buy their products and stuff, but I gotta watch it somehow, and I'm not gonna try to pay for like 4 or 5 streaming services just to fucking watch one thing.
That's true.
If you look at it, how much is the streaming service going for nowadays? $15.
It depends on the service.
Okay, all right. 7. We'll say that's the lowest. You've paid $7 for 4 episodes if they're doing a weekly thing.
Yeah.
So each episode you paying $7 for it.
Yeah, that's my lunch.
They weren't stupid. They saw a title like Bleach. Oh, this is coming back. Everyone wants to see this.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get subscriptions just for that one show.
They was like
kinda,
top 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of word it like oh yeah, you can make it work, but it's like
it's like
what 4 episodes a month.
Yeah.
They're gonna be keeping these subscriptions for a while.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like 4 seasons with 13 episodes or some shit like that, because the entire fucking arc is gonna be 52 episodes.
Ooh,
oh yeah,
that's nice.
Disney just made a shit ton of money on subscriptions right there,
dude. And if they got rights to it, they got rights to like sell a product too, on selling like figures and stuff. Oh, they figures gonna be expensive, bro.
Kids are gonna go into Disneyland and see fucking Bleach posters and shit.
Oh my god,
dude! Imagine
can I get a
Mommy, can I get Ichigo's sword?
Your girl's a Disney princess, dude.
Ruka's a Disney princess.
Holy shit!
God.
Breaking news.
This just in.
We called it. Oh man, she gonna be the best Disney princess, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen though. But my biggest fear was like, oh man, Disney being they wanted to be more family friendly and present this shit. They're probably gonna censor some of the fucking subtitles or any of the dialogue. But I don't think so too though.
I don't think they would.
Time.
I mean, they dropped the Wolverine on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
They have like a whole thing right now where like they
have
like
quite a bit of shit on Disney Plus right now.
What was the Wolverine rated though? Was it
rated R?
It's supposed to be MS.
Well, no.
It was Logan was rated R.
That one, But they have that one on Disney Plus now. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
But Wolverine.
But what I'm getting at is their range of dialogue that they use during like
the curse words and stuff.
Yeah, curse words and stuff, and the way they say shit.
Oh yeah,
because to be honest, like the Japanese, like they're pretty conservative, like how they use their language. So
yeah, especially Kimpachi, that man cursing every time. So yeah, so if he's in there, and this, I heard he's supposed to be in this one, like he's showing his bankai. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. But
the other thing, My Hero season 6 started.
Fuck, I gotta finish 5.
I'm like, thank God, like stuff's popping in for me to watch. Like,
bro, this season is, I would say, for Crunchyroll is going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
they have My Hero dropping. We have a new episode series called Blue Lock. It's a soccer ball one, but it's only strikers. The front line of the soccer team, they're strikers, so they all they want to be like the national guard, and they actually blasting each other with soccer balls. Like, all right,
oh damn,
we this is how would you say it? Squid Games. They have each room like a freaking like a six rooms, and they have 7 or a full football team in one room, but they're all strikers. And the last one who has the ball, they're the ones that get kicked out. So they kicking each other like dodgeball, whatever. You can't use your hands. You just blasting each other with your feet with the ball, and kicking each other. I'm like, oh shit, this is pretty deadly, dude. I watched the first episode the other day. It's pretty nice though. Everyone said this is highly anticipated. It's going to be the next sports.
I might check that out. I'm trying to sneak One Piece in as my one episode a night, like watching kind of thing.
Please catch up, because how you guys with Stormlight, me and Josh is right there. Like,
gosh. I was telling Josh, I was like, what if I just started fucking rapid fire reading like shit every day and caught up?
Yeah. The way he was talking about it though, just imagine like fucking let's say the next fucking podcast we do. He just comes up out of nowhere and he starts talking about something that's arcs later. What's going to be your reaction? Like, whoa,
I'm like,
wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm tempted just to like do that one day right before the movie comes out because it's like I want to go watch the movie and I want to be current, but I might just fucking like crackhead this shit and just like get my fix every night.
he's gonna be like Itadori when he had to watch those movies.
know,
he get punched when he goes to sleep.
I feel if he can at least get to the new world like right after the time skip,
He'll understand a lot.
he should be fine watching that movie.
Yeah.
Well, what if they
And
release?
you're almost there.
What if they release Gear 5 though? And they might do explaining in the movie for it too, if they do it.
That's true.
Little fucking ghost man, whatever the fuck he is,
Ghost
white dude.
We gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
You're 5 albino.
albino man.
And then the other thing I was telling Cass about this too. I mean, it was kind of disturbing because I heard an echo in the background when I was talking to him, but
I was on the throne, people. I was letting nukes out, man. Woo.
he was bombing Tokyo. He was dropping the kids off at the pool.
Yep. They called for sinking my submarine. Yeah, I had to. They had cash money. We need you. I'm like, I got you.
But
Oh,
I had
did you come through?
Yeah, I came through,
Come
bro.
through the aid.
Yes.
so one
They
of my
wanted
favorites.
They wanted the 1 bomber, but I gave him the 19 bomber.
Overlord was fucking. They just had season 4 and it's coming to an end right now. I think it just ended. 13 episodes.
Start that shit.
Now I've been a fan since the anime came out. My brother is one of those people that's like years ahead. Like, oh, dude, you're so far behind. I've been reading the novels before it was even picked up as an anime. Like novels, like reading actual text, no pictures. So I jumped on board with that, and I got the first 2 books, and I need to go through those. But other than that, the only thing like the last season animation seemed like the degrade in quality. I think like there was like some kind of small degrade. Didn't seem
You
the
know
same.
what company it was?
I'm not sure, but it just seemed a little bit cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, check and see what
But
company had.
other than that, with the end of season 4, like I've been up to date with this stuff. They kind of skipped an arc in between season 3 and 4, which is the Holy Kingdom arc, right? And then it shocked me is that they're going to try to put this arc into a movie for a theatrical release.
Got you.
Overlord in theaters, man. I was like,
That'd be nice.
oh, that's going to be epic.
I
see.
really need to get caught up then. Shit.
I see where a lot of animes now they see the trend of Demon Slayer. We're gonna call it the Demon Slayer trend, turning arcs into movies. I'm like, yeah, they'll get bank like that. And there's another series that's getting a movie right now, Black Clover. But it doesn't seem like it's an arc. No, it doesn't seem. It's just like they
a
just
standalone film.
standalone film. Yeah, but like just a tribute to where the time skip happened. Like, okay, this is what's happened during his time skip or whatever. He had the power training and whatever. Yeah.
And then also on season 5 for Overlord, they're like, when, right? Because that movie is supposed to be like the filler in between the arcs. So there might be something after that. But other than that, with the books and the continuity and shit like that, there isn't much content to go on right now, apparently. So I'm just like, ooh.
They're
But,
waiting.
it's good to know that it's still going. And I only got the first 2 books and I watched the anime first. So it's going to be a bit weird. I've already noticed some differences in the fucking first chapters of like dialogue between the characters and stuff. So it's just like, oh my God, it's like a whole new story.
Okay. Man. So they at least probably or doing it on purpose so they won't be like, okay, we won't give away too much.
I'm already saying like the anime isn't 1-to-1 to the books. I'm thinking they're skipping a lot of stuff. But so far what I've read in the books, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I can get into this. I just haven't put the time on to reading it because I've been in Lightbringer. And my next thing before I start Overlord, I'm going to start reading, I think I'm on book 8 of Vampire Hunter D or something like that. Or book 5 or 8 or something between there. But yeah.
Oh, nice.
So just interrupting you guys real quick. Madhouse.
Madhouse had it.
Yeah, the studio that's done, but
They got
all
too
the
much
seasons
stuff right now.
Yeah.
But they've done all the seasons, season 1 through 3.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like he was saying, like the lower quality in it, but they got a lot of stuff right now, so they probably moved all their best artists to other animes.
Something that was bigger at the time or something like something new in production.
Movies.
They usually go like ham on first seasons. Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of afraid of a Chainsaw Man. It looks beautiful, just like how One Punch Man was. They did a great job on it, and the season 2 came. It was like, the heck is this? You just use all your energy on the first episode, and the first series, and then the second series is like
Yeah.
Season. I mean, my bad. Correcting myself. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It was rough, dude. Bald head man came to like Raisin Man head.
So have all you guys seen this one?
Which one? I haven't seen it.
I recommend watching it. It's actually good.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. It has a coherent story, like good characters. It's very fun to watch. Like I think you guys were like I gotta watch the next episode kind of thing. Not like I must watch it, but like, oh damn, I'm gonna kind of want to watch that.
Every season's like 13 episodes.
Yeah, they're not that long. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll definitely give it a shot.
Hey, watch it.
hey, watch you.
It's like fucking like
Okay.
you know how Rent a Girlfriend did their thing, where it's like even though it's season 1, they still kept releasing episodes. Like they stopped, took a hiatus, and then they added more. That's how overload it is. So it's like 13 episodes, but then the entire season is like 26 or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, because it was seasonal. So yeah. And then what about the Mario fucking trailer we all saw?
Ooh.
First glimpse of it, just watching it, very beginning of the trailer.
Oh
My God.
I was like,
hooked.
I was with you. I love it. I love it.
I was like the lava.
I was
my
like,
God.
All the penguins. And the penguins.
Oh,
yeah.
That is just a fraction of our power. I was like, oh my God, they did it. Like, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, dude. They got one person
Until one person talks.
See, this is where Pablo comes in. But I was just like, I watched it. I was all excited. I was like, wait.
I mean, prior to watching the trailer, I already knew Chris Pratt was going to be the voice. So I wasn't expecting anything great. I was expecting Emmett from the Lego movie. And that's exactly what we got. So it's not like I was like, you know.
I mean,
You gotta do Mario a little justice, though. Come on.
Look, check this out. Everyone was great except for his voice. If he works on it before the movie drops, if they do another take and he can do a better voice than that, then okay.
Okay, but like, would you rather
they have time.
hear?
Manny brought up a good point earlier. You saw what they did with Sonic.
Yeah,
But
give him- they have
I'd rather hear Chris Pratt for whatever the duration of the movie is, and be like, yeah, I can understand him. Then have like an hour and a half to 2 hours of, oh no, it's me, I'm Mario. We got to go to rescue the princess. One more time. Yes, here we go.
but
Woo!
Hey, I don't know
we
about
got your
that.
next voice actor right here, bro.
Because like, you know, they feel like they got to protect this franchise, and you know, fans went and did it. I mean, he made fun of it, and then I heard it, and I was like, you know what? I actually like that.
Like it, yeah.
I actually do like it because it looks more like a fucking movie cartoon, and then what
Video
I
game.
expect of Mario. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this. Let me see if I can play it real quick.
So you trying to say the voice is annoying?
No, I don't. I'm just saying that like I would much rather hear like an actual voice that I can understand.
No, the actual Mario voice, it would be annoying for you.
For an hour and a half in an actual movie, dude, the guy doesn't have actual phrases. And if you were to hear like broken up like English, and then you're like, just speak Italian, and it's like, oh, I do not speak Italian, only the bad English. I'll be like, no thanks.
So
Well, his phrases.
here we go. You already hear him. Yep. Yeah. I was like, I can get on board with that. I didn't mind it. No?
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
You
when you
don't.
listen to that for like 2.5 hours.
I mean, if the accent is not that strong,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
a few phrases where he just said Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. It wasn't a full-on dialogue.
all right, Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. That's Chris Pratt version.
Pablo just has the old live action movie in his head.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I really liked it when John Leguizamo was Luigi. What's your name?
He played it great.
Mario. Why couldn't they just be Brooklyn plumbers?
Hey,
My name is
Luigi.
Amari.
Come on, let's go.
Here, Luigi.
Where you going, Luigi? But
After
then,
this, we'll just go get a slice, eh?
But yeah,
That
I was
shit.
thoroughly enjoying it. I was like, I think I can get on board hearing the rest of the movie like that, like someone with that Mario voice. And you know what kind of sucks is that they didn't even. I don't even think they tried to get the original fucking dude that voiced Mario for the past 20 years.
they didn't even try.
I don't even think they did. I think they went straight. I could understand it because it's a movie and they need that star power behind it, like those names on there to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go see this.
Because they,
But-
you know,
Hey, sometimes you could do good. I mean, fuck. Look at Jack Black's Bowser.
Yeah,
Fucking shit.
yeah.
best Bowser on the block.
But then he's always had that comical voice though when it comes to
yeah.
characters and shit. So but I was just like, man, dude, this guy's voiced this character for so long and they didn't even bother trying to get him in there. It's like
Yeah,
what
That's just wrong.
imagine helping build a character for so long and then they're like,
We're gonna leave you to the games. We don't want you in the movies.
Left him under the rug.
oh, and Peach got leaked.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't actually get that. Why it was such a big deal? She looked just
I
like
don't
Princess Peach.
um,
Like
you
I didn't see
well,
the
it's-
difference.
I mean, because you don't follow
I
games
mean-
or anything, but Nintendo is very precise in how she always looks. She's always had that fucking same type of like video game look that they've always designed,
Yeah.
and this is like more of a Disney type of looking Peach.
Princess. Yeah.
But as soon as it popped up online, they tried to take it down right away.
I didn't see a difference. I mean, maybe
course
if I were
you
to get
did.
like a side to side comparison, but I did not
the
see
eyes.
a difference.
Yeah.
It's a more Disney
the
look. It's the eyes.
It's the ojos. A different.
The fans are very particular about their princess. All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So yes.
You know what?
If the princess is if Chris Pratt's the princess look good, then we're good.
Okay,
We don't care about Mario's voice. We're good.
When you
That's
say the
basically how
fans are
most
very
of the fans
particular
are.
about the princess, that's all you have to say. I'm like, oh, Princess Leia, got it.
Yeah, you see,
He's all.
save
I go
us.
home. My princess always got to look the same every night.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So we might see a lot of fan images of that princess pretty soon with that style.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
Route 34 communities they're gonna
Hey,
hit
man,
hard.
hey,
Rough.
can't wait for those
gonna
cosplays. So
happen.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit's
Y'all
gonna
see that,
happen.
right?
And then
I didn't say it. Cast did. I said I didn't say it. Cast did.
What happened?
I don't know what you said.
I'm saying y'all heard that it's just gonna be Princess Peaches all over Comic-Con. Especially when after that movie
especially
drops
when
out,
the movie
and then
drop, yeah, they're gonna be everywhere,
Yeah. Easily.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the lazy Marios,
it was Sonic.
red shirt and fucking suspenders.
Yep, it's gonna be all over the place. What is it?
That's what you do in the bedroom. You be like, woo, let's go,
Bouncing off these bouncy floors. It's a Mario time. I've been over.
getting it on.
Yeah. It's like, baby, I got that second wind. Hold up, the star.
That invincibility hit for a sec.
Yeah, dude. There's one thing I want to see is Bowser actually get the star and see what happens to him when he gets it. Like, is he gonna like grow or some shit and get bigger, like Maximum Bowser or some shit, Mega Bowser?
knows?
Like, what would it do to him? Like, I know he only gonna have, Mario only get it for a few seconds. If Koopa get it, what would happen? Honestly, I want to see that in the movie. When he gets the star, I want to see it.
That would be kind of funny seeing it get thrown around between multiple characters and see what happens to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
yeah. Give us a threat, not Mario get the steal the star.
Fun fact for Mario, I never knew this, but apparently all the boos in the Super Mario world are female. Did you know that?
But why they call him King Boo though?
That's the king boo, but the boos,
Oh, the little boos are
All the
all.
little minions.
they're female.
I didn't know that. I did not
Yeah,
know that. No,
because
What?
in the recent game, or I think it was
Mind
Right?
blown.
Odyssey. I think in Odyssey, right? When it even confirms like the thing because there's a boo language now too. I didn't know that either. Because in Odyssey, you get the cap and you turn to a boo. All the boos are like attracted to you and just like, oh my god, it's Mario! Like they're all doing that girly face thing, and it's in the game. Yeah,
What?
yeah. I tripped out on that. I was like, whoa,
What the hell?
it's weird.
It makes sense why they follow King Boo. It's like a lion kind of thing. All the lioness follow the big king. Hey, pretty cool.
Yeah. Other movies. Jeepers Creepers 3 came out.
That's my shit.
Is it though? Because the critic score when I saw it last night was like audience score was 2 out of 10.
After seeing it.
Jesus.
Wait, then I see if it's the one that the last. Wait, hold up. They got Jeepers Creepers 2 was with the kids in the bus, right?
I haven't seen it. No, yeah, 2 is in the bus.
3 is okay. Then I've seen that one. That
3 is a whole
like,
new thing. They're at like some. I seen the trailer. I didn't watch the movie, and the trailer looked like some CW fucking like mix-up show or something. It looked trash to me, dude. I was like, oh my god, who did this? But apparently it takes place in some like amusement park setting.
Oh, they redoing it. Kind of redoing it. Okay.
No,
So
I don't think they're redoing it. I think it's just a fucking
It's a straight sequel.
sequel to the sequel.
Yeah, or
Sequel
a
to the
prequel.
But I thought they had a
sequel to the
third one
prequel,
already.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They had 1 and 2, and then this is the third one. It's called Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Oh,
Dude,
Reborn.
I could have sworn they had another
Yes,
one,
they already
though.
had a
Didn't
third
they?
one already because it was
did
a
they have a
crappy.
third one?
They brought the van back
There.
and
I think it was like a prequel, though, wasn't it? Like a prequel or something?
Was it? So the first one was with the kid, right? Like, where they still
The
they still
girls.
Was it just
the girl and the boy.
Justin
the
Long
girl
was
and
in
the boy,
it.
the girl and the boy, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes
That
him
was-
at the end.
Yeah,
And then the second one was with them in the
high
school bus
school.
before it all happens. So what's the third one?
the third one is when he comes back. The ladies is kind of older and they all want to hunt him down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The old
I
guy's
never
waiting
saw
for.
that one.
So I didn't know there was. Yeah.
It's the son of the second movie. The one that was the old
Yeah,
guy that
he's
was
right.
waiting for him. It was the son in the third movie.
So this is the fourth one. But
I
it's
never
called
saw
one.
that one. Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
Dude, even I've seen it. I don't watch
mediocre.
scary movies.
It's like watching the
If
sci-fi
if
movies.
If it's
on the
following
Sci-Fi
the
Channel.
if it's following the trend of release, it's probably going down there because I don't
Probably.
think it's probably that good either. The first one's a classic. The second one kind of got away with it, and it's like I'm thinking the
The
third
third
one.
one's like,
I don't know, man. Personally, I like the second one more than the first.
yeah.
But
Of course you did.
no, fuck you.
He liked all the second
But
movies.
I don't. No, not always.
No,
But I mean,
no, wait. I like the second one the most. Now what is it? No, just kidding.
I mean the third one. I remember
shit.
watching the third one.
Third one.
I don't remember much of it, but I remember watching it. And I don't even watch scary movies, and I've watched 3 of them.
It's forgettable if you watch
To
it
be
once.
fair, I don't think
honestly.
Creepers counts as a scary movie.
No.
No, not at all.
Hey,
They're trying to do like how Halloween. The guy comes back on Halloween, like Halloween. Michael Myers. He come back on Halloween. He comes back every 23 years.
Yeah.
And on Halloween someday, and he hunts and he wants to get skin and try to survive.
What's the latest Halloween movie that's coming out?
Halloween ends.
Halloween ends.
Yeah,
Yeah, I said this today. I was like, oh my god, Halloween ends, and then a few months later, it's gonna be like
Returns.
Halloween begins. You know?
Yeah, they burned his mask. So honestly, for me, a theory I would say is that get rid of that mask, take the mask off and burn it. Because when he was in jail in one of the movies, my man was just
Cass. They could destroy the mask completely. They'll still find a way to bring it back.
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody be like, "Oh, I love you. Let me make the mask for you. Here's a new one for you." Yeah. So we have a fanboy.
They'll just make it about a bunch of witches again.
Oh my god. You know what? That's why I like what they did with these new little Halloween series here, where they brought back Jamie Lee Curtis, because it just literally rendered all that other bullshit.
Yeah. Poof.
It was
Gone.
nothing.
It don't
Gone.
exist.
Nothing. Yeah. That is the one thing I liked about it. It was great.
isn't it one of those movies where they're in space? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jason X.
Jason X.
Jason X.
Yep.
The body bag with the sleeping bag.
Oh, amazing.
Comical scene.
Yeah, I always confuse them. 'Cause one of them has like a mask and the other one has like a hockey mask, right?
No,
Yeah,
one
Jason
is
has the hockey mask.
Jason versus Freddy, or Freddy versus Jason. That movie.
Wait.
He talking about the one because he said the one that has a mask.
They both
Yeah.
wear masks, but
Yeah,
one has
okay.
a white
Yeah.
hooded
White
face
mask,
mask,
yeah.
and the other one's a hockey mask. Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Myers is just all white mask.
And it's the one that was the what's his name from
The brown
Star
hair.
Trek? The Star Trek
what?
mask?
The old guy.
No.
Star Trek mask. What the fuck?
Captain Kirk. It was supposed to be a mask of Captain Kirk, but then they just kind of like changed it up a little bit. From the original Star Trek?
I don't know.
You guys didn't know that?
Oh,
Yeah, like the mask he wears.
I didn't see the
Oh,
verse.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
was that what Michael Myers
Yeah.
was originally supposed to be? Like it was supposed to be a Kirk mask?
Yeah, Captain Kirk mask. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Wow.
and then the other one's a hockey mask.
Props, dude.
Yeah,
Shake that hand, sir. Good research.
yeah. I thought it was common knowledge.
No. You gotta ask
Apparently
those
not.
questions. What's a useless fact that you know?
Yeah, because I haven't watched. I know some of the characters from Star Trek. You know, as just by seeing them and other people watching them, but not. I haven't sat down and watched every last episode or just watched it. You know, it was popular. It was a popular thing, but I preferred Star Wars over Star Trek. I thought those was like a competition kind of thing. So it's like, oh, it's either this or that. You know,
Well, I mean, I never saw it as a competition, and as you know, like the fact that Star Trek was a series. I've watched most Star Trek except for the newest stuff. The stuff that came out in the past like 10 years, I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the whole like they went through a wormhole in the movies and everything got reset.
I didn't mind it, but yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah,
The plot.
I'm not against Star Trek at all. I'm very familiar with it, obviously, characters, all that shit. But
It's just something I grew up watching every now and then. It wasn't like a mainline thing for me.
yeah, pretty much.
Honestly, I would say if it was on like when Mr. was there Hello Neighbor, Mr. Rogers, and what is it? Then was that
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
If it was
Mr.
on
Rogers
regular
just reminded me
TV,
of when
I
we saw
think I'll watch it.
Poltergeist.
If it was on regular TV back then, I would say I'll definitely watch that over like Power Rangers and stuff like that. I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah.
But if it was on at the same time,
I don't wait, no.
That's my shit right there, Cass. Don't fuck.
I'm pulling legs here.
When
But
you hear that fucking guitar riff coming on, you ain't changing that channel.
Yeah, no. But I mean, it would have been up there with the Power Rangers. I'll say it would have been up there with Power Rangers. Like if it like how the Simpsons came on in the evening, like 5 or 6 o'clock or whatever. You know, you're on Fox TV. You know, it comes on. It's like, hey, there's nothing else to watch. Let's watch the Simpsons. If that came on around with the Simpsons and stuff, I think I'll watch it. I'll probably have been caught up. Yeah. Around that time. Because there wasn't any kid shows like Friends.
All I know is I wouldn't be turning off Power Rangers.
That was in the afternoon TV shows. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't make sense then if they put it on then. But
No. If it was on that late, you know what channel you were on? Call 1-800. They were all over the TV that night.
that's why they give us a bedtime. Like, you better go to bed. So watch the
same-
TV. Turn it off.
Same
Yeah.
infomercial for like 5 hours all night.
dude, that
I
shit
got
was
the
some
carpet
wild
commercial.
times, man. That was some wild times back there, wasn't it?
I got the carpet cleaner commercials. Call 1-800.
You were just on the
carpet
Oh, no,
cleaners.
Like when Adult Swim first came out, you'd be watching that, and as soon as Adult Swim ended, it goes like almost every fucking channel on TV was a Girls Gone Wild ad.
Yeah.
Damn.
It just seemed like it went between like Girls Gone Wild, some sort of like, you know, you call service, and then like you said it and forget it.
Right.
It was like
man.
the deep fryer, like the original air fryer version of whatever the hell that shit was.
ShamWow was on TV and shit.
Wow. And then out of nowhere, so like, Girls Gone Wild. You pay for one, we give you 3. Ooh, Snoop Dogg, doggy style.
Literally,
And you're like, oh,
literally, the Girls
okay.
Gone Wild thing lasted for hours.
That's when your fucking monkey brain goes up and it starts to activate. Like, oh my god, something's happening.
dude.
I can't stop watching.
Okay, so
Transform.
it was probably like the second or third job I had. We're talking about maybe like 2005, 2006. I was like 19 around the time. I remember going to work one day and this girl that I used to work with just showed up all upset and stuff. And I'm like, you okay? And then she was like, yeah, I'm fine. And she was all upset, like all teary-eyed and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you okay? You know, like just trying to be nice. And then she finally just tells me, she's all like, I woke up like at 3 a.m. and I found my boyfriend downstairs in the TV. Yeah, apparently he was jacking off to the fucking like Girls Gone Wild infomercial. And she was like, I broke up with him. And I was like, that was more than what I wanted to know.
That was the days before you can just jump on and watch whatever you want. 'Cause before you wanted to get to those
definitely.
nice
That's
spicy things,
way true,
you had to
yeah.
listen to that sound of.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
go on to the old friggin'
Yeah,
like
well,
HBO, all the scrambled channels. Try to catch something from Skinamax.
Hitting the side of your TV. Come on, come on, baby.
Like, wait.
Cell phones were just regular flip phones. There was no smartphones.
Hope you're on the same the network as your neighbors. So like, oh, they ordered it. It's on.
Yeah.
I was saying like you couldn't get on your phone because it was just regular flip phones and shit. There was no like TV service on them.
So you better
The
watch
internet
TV.
was slow as hell. Basically, gave us a picture in half an hour.
Or a magazine.
Magazines, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I was thinking about that sometimes. I think I was like 19, and this girl must have been like 23, 24, and she was just all upset. And then she was like, "Yeah, I caught my boyfriend like just like whacking it to a fucking infomercial." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's more than what I wanted to know." Shit, you know.
Oh my god!
I did ask.
Golly, that was just so much info right there.
I was like, "Oh fuck, okay."
She'd be like, so
That sucks.
you need somebody else?
Hey, be like, hey, I never seen those commercials. I never watched something like that.
Yeah, I was like, "What? What are you talking
Girls
about?"
Gone Wild?
Girls,
What's that?
girls got what? Gone wild? What do they do? Like they
Well,
like
for me, sir.
Is this like some
like a-
wild nature program?
It's like some kind of
they
like
go exploring in the
underground
jungle?
fighting ring or something. What is this?
Right? Animal
Why are
style
they wild?
fries?
Yeah. Yeah, but dude, that shit was just weird, man.
Yeah. Well, that was crazy.
Just a little.
Oh man. Well, what else?
We are good.
And again,
get
it went
to
from
it.
that to just set it and forget it. I remember the infomercial because you just said it and everybody went forget
You bring back
it.
those little commercials. I remember the jokes with Cass's hair. Used to say I remember hearing that shit on TV as a kid. Chia. That's when Cass had
Big old afro. Dude. Oh man, look like this little mic right here. It was a nice round, but
That's
some
pretty-
people said it wasn't round.
Remember that? Man, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I remember that dad went up to you. I was like, "Hey, what's up, Cass?" And you turned your head, and I went, "Wait."
I left a handprint in my throat, bro. I was like, no. You did that. Homeboy
I was
did
like,
it.
so that's what I need Pablo behind me. Just set it and forget it.
Yeah, I definitely didn't forget it because it was left behind. Oh man, yeah. My hair was like memory foam. It remembered that handprint
Shit
in
looked
my
like
hair.
the handprint on fucking Total Recall for the alien thing.
Oh shoot. Oh, that's hilarious, man. That is hilarious.
I remember we were doing that. Then we had like some old guy laughing in front of us or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, dude. He caught. Dude, I think was it you or
That
it was
me,
you, and somebody else was standing next to me. It was just you,
It was some old guy, like customer or some shit, and he just started laughing.
dude.
fucking-
He was right there waiting for like a cake or some shit, and then man, he said some shit. He did the handprint. Old dude was dying laughing. He's like, "Oh shit." He could have stopped, dude. I was like, "Oh man, now I gotta pick it out." Did I even have my pick there?
Dude, I remember I used to see you in the morning. You'd come to work, and you'd have fucking gamer dant, dude.
Oh, I couldn't get that one out,
All
bro.
the time.
Dude, we're
Oh
all
my
wearing his
God.
headphones right here, and fucking he'd come into work. Man, looked like he had a brick in the middle of his fucking hair, dude.
Oh shoot!
Looked like Optimus Prime stepped on his head or some shit.
Wham! Karate chop. Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's hard trying to get that type of dent out of your head. You know, my hair is just set to it. It's like, all right, we're used to this right now. You've been doing this for 4 hours. All right, we're gonna stay this way. So it's basically like putting a wave cap on your head and training it. So I've been training that shit for a while. So that gamer dent's like, we belong here. Unless I cut it low, like past that, then the gamer dent goes away. So yes, I've been doing good now, guys. I've been doing good. I actually honestly got to get another trim up for this hair. You know, it's getting all wild now. I got to get that flat top.
I'm with
back.
you. I'm about to get my actual haircut pretty soon too.
Oh man, yeah, he looks like an anime character right now. When your hair is wet, see all the little spikes. See,
Yeah.
that- like it just rolls up. So what you got
Shit.
for Pablo?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking at that thing. I found a gift for the set it and forget it. Set it.
And forget it.
Oh man, you come back, that thing is burnt.
Oh yeah, fucking. I wasn't paying attention to this as much as like like you all did. Like you all had all the info that day when we were talking about it. Ezra Miller coming back for the Flash.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, he's coming back. Like everything. I was like, oh, so I went and looked this up the other night, and I was like, oh, this fucking dude is crazy, dude. What's he doing back in fucking on the film?
Fucking understatement.
The DC was like, we can't find no one else to play a part, so you got to come back.
I don't know.
I thought they were just gonna drop it and be like, that's a waste of money, but apparently it's too much money to throw away. I mean, fuck, like the Batgirl shit that they just fucking threw down the drain and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of what I thought they were gonna do. Yeah, like
you know what I
scrap
just
the whole
thought?
thing or something.
They're not Disney. True. You do some shit, you can come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, this guy assaulted some woman. I mean, I'm sorry, them assaulted some woman, and then went to Hawaii, and then them assaulted more people.
Oh, he
Got
identifies them.
arrested.
Yeah.
Got arrested.
I went ahead and got it too because
Yeah.
it says right here, a Rolling Stone investigation revealed that 25-year-old woman with her 3 children that were living with him on a Vermont farm, like sources said that they were concerned with the living arrangements because he had unintended guns throughout the fucking house and marijuana everywhere. Jesus. Yeah. And that one of the kids was like playing with the guns and had like it in his mouth.
That I didn't know.
What?
Dude. That just makes it.
Like, Jesus,
I had a question.
how the
Why
hell
crazy,
do you
dude?
still keep this dude employed?
And she didn't
and
teach
then,
her.
like the motherfucker, I guess, broke into someone's house and stole their liquor.
And not the weed and the guns. What kind of dude is that?
Dude, yeah.
And then he was with that fucking
He could have
one
sold
girl,
and got more liquor.
or he was basically keeping her like just abusing her like some fucking like sex slave or some shit.
Oh yeah, I heard about that
I
one.
heard
Yeah.
about that one, yeah.
Whoa.
He was drunk at some bar and somebody asked for like an autograph and then tried to like hit him. Oh, actually, no, he did hit the girl. And then it did the same thing in Hawaii or some shit. Like he got arrested in Hawaii. And then there was some video on TikTok where like this guy, I think it might have been in LA or so. I don't remember what it was. But like this guy was like, oh, can I take a picture with you? And then the guy was so like, oh, I'm kind of nervous. And then his response was like, oh, I can just punch you. I knock you out, make you better. And they're like, oh, they thought he was joking. But at the same time, this motherfucker's so weirdly crazy and just kind of out there that they're not sure if he was kidding or not. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, we fighting? Let's go. You want some punches too?
And then they're like,
how about
yeah,
I hit
no.
you and fix your
He's
That
almost
was
like,
good.
see the flash
Hey,
right now.
Yeah.
But you know what? Them's good, man. Them's good. So still in the movie.
Hey, and then according from all this shit, like all those people that were going to support
That
against
could
him
be
and
it.
shit like that,
He's a
like
villain, so they let him
there
come
was like
back.
apparently there was like this mass, like not a massive amount, but enough people that were like getting all the shit against them just magically fucking disappeared.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was just like, what the fuck? This he's like, he's going to be a role model for some weird ass kids.
The
Yeah,
power
That's the sad
of
part.
the power of money.
I gotta say, the sad thing is, like when I first saw him being announced to be the Flash and shit, I think I had just seen him in the first Fantastic Beasts movie, and then when they did like the whole like interview thing with like all of the Justice League back in 2016, or I think it might have been before 2016. Like I actually looked at the guy and was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because in one of the things, the panels they did, he was actually in cosplay. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Luffy or something, but he actually had like, you know, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, it's an actor, and he showed up to the event, and he actually like
Dressed up
dressed
as the
up
character.
and shit, you know,
Okay.
went with the audience and everything. And I was like, that's pretty cool. But then over the years, he just got crazier and
Yeah.
crazier.
And it's like, I
Straight
think it,
lost his fucking mind.
Yeah.
It probably got to do with some drugs, allegedly. Probably got to do with something with that. Some super candy. We're gonna call that the super hard candy. Yeah, that the butterfly whiteness or whatever.
yeah,
Did they call it?
yeah.
Yeah.
We got the new strand, the blue lightning. Ooh, he was probably on that when he became the Flash. Got the money. He's like, oh, let me
I
purchase
just
this.
like, I just heard about
Allegedly.
like the human abusing the women, and I thought he was like one of those people that's like you're talking back and just like, you know, like those skits where they come back behind the women and be like, shh, sleep, shh.
Okay, no, it wasn't no, it wasn't One Piece. It was Edward from
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay,
That's the only Edward we know in anime.
Oh, okay.
Ed word, yeah.
He could have did. He don't even have the ponytail.
I mean, yeah, no,
Shin,
see?
ha.
It's right next to him. The side.
Oh, okay. Who's the guy next to him?
The guy that did
Okay.
Cyborg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
He got abs. Haha.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, word.
Okay.
Somebody should have
Okay,
came
I'll
dressed
stop.
like that and stood by him. That would have been epic.
And then the other thing that ran through me like this past couple weeks, like I remember this coming out and being a big deal. Like it's gonna be the next wave of gaming. Stadia. I was talking to Pablo about this.
Oh yeah, we're talking about it.
Ain't that
Dude.
the TV service that like you can play on TV?
Yeah, streaming
Streaming
service. You pay for a service. You just anything that has a browser, any type of fucking way you can get online to connect to the internet through a browser or something. You can stream your games.
Oh,
No waiting. As long as you have a good, decent connection, just boom, plug and play anywhere.
I'll definitely jump aboard to that.
I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And then I forgot about it because I already had my games on my computer. I was like, oh, well, why do I need to stream it when I have it here? Kind of thing. But
What platform you put it on though?
it's its own platform. It's a closed ecosystem. It's like all on Stadia. So the thing that sucked is like it was a really cool thing. Like I think it's almost ahead of its time, kind of a thing. But the fact that you can stream like full like games at HD to another like old ass laptops or something, plug in a controller and play fucking like current games, was pretty neat. But I honestly completely forgot about it after it fucking launched. Controllers were like fucking like $60-$70 for like starter edition. Other than that, the service was like $10 a month or some shit like that. But like this week, it just got announced that they're shutting it down.
Wow.
And they're refunding everyone's like subscription and shit like that they put into the service, I believe. And it's just like, wow, that's like another fucking dead Google project that they threw a shit ton of money in. And they got nothing out of it. Like Google Glass. I thought that was going to go somewhere.
The hell is that?
You don't remember Google Glass?
No.
That's why it went nowhere.
You see this man's thick ass glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a little camera on the side right there that augmented the shit that you saw. So like you can literally
Did
like
you ever see Ned Declassified?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where the guy Cookie and how he had that little thing in his glasses.
Yeah, I
it was basically
remember that
It was
show.
basically
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
but they were like, and it was like highly controversial when it launched because people were walking around with the glasses on, and you could be like, Google, take a picture, and they couldn't do nothing about it because the camera was right there. Google record, and it wouldn't record the shit to the fucking the glasses themselves.
It will go
It'd
somewhere.
get it straight to the cloud.
Yeah.
So you just walk around just recording all fucking day, and like people's privacies were invaded, and shit like that, and there were concerns about all this other shit. Basically, it was just controversial, but it never fucking took off anywhere. It's only used in like, I think like science fields now and stuff. It still exists, but it's not. It didn't come consumer use.
You know what? I think it would be very profitable for Uber drivers and stuff in case somebody's doing some bullshit.
I could see it being now like more like advanced we get in technology for jobs and shit. But
But
yeah,
the
security.
thing is that,
Oh, they already got that security.
yeah.
and everything.
well, the thing is that they were like way expensive, and you needed to have some sort of like a good connection for it to work properly.
yeah,
And that was one of the reasons why I kind of killed it. Because it wasn't affordable to like the average person.
They had to make it
Yeah.
affordable.
And you're talking about like Uber drivers, dude. I bought a camera for like $70. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
it does its job.
Is it for the street or for the inside of the car?
Both. It's got a
Okay.
camera facing outside. It's got a camera facing inside.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, back to Stadia. One of the coolest things that I told him, and I think I told you too, was get this. Imagine taking a screenshot and it was like your best moment in the game and you capture it. We do it already on PlayStation. Like, check this out. Like, look at his ass or some of the shit on the character or some random stupid shit. Like, look what I did. Fucking Stadia had the ability to share the screenshot and the save state of the game at the same time. So if you send it to me, I can literally look at the screenshot like, oh, that's cool. And there'll be like a little button on the side like, play this moment. And you can literally jump in the game and continue from that point on when you took the screenshot. How cool is that?
The
That
thing
is-
though,
that's
dude,
cool.
Shit.
Like I remember hearing about this. It was a few years ago, and I remember like being like, okay, yeah, this is because that's literally the way it was advertised. It's kind of like a streaming service, and
Yeah.
all you buy is just a remote. You get the controller, you can literally plug it into anything, and it just plays. You know,
And I can see this being like good from people like amongst my family because we all play games and
Yeah.
shit. And just like with my brothers and everybody like I can't get in touch with, like we can be like, hey, bro, you pick up where we left off. Let's all finish this game or do some shit like that. Just connecting,
yeah.
and
But
playing
the thing
together.
was like there was absolutely no marketing for it after it launched. I just like you said,
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I just never heard about it again.
that was just like
Yeah.
I believe it was like a recent feature that actually fully got developed. And
So-
now they're shutting down. It's just like what the fuck.
So like a DVR for video
Yeah.
games.
And then they had
Weird,
like
man.
the PlayStation Play Share. Like where we could stream each other's game, take over. I can hand you a controller or whatever. They had that with like fucking 10 people in a room. I was like, that was cool too, because imagine how many times we all like sit there and
Wait,
like,
for PlayStation or for the one
for Stadia, because it's all online. I was like, oh my god, all these features are like really cool and seem like they'd be beneficial, like to your experience when you're playing games. Like shit, you don't even have to buy the game. I could just stream it and be like, oh yeah, Josh, check this out. Go ahead and play, man. I'm gonna go make dinner or something. It's actual things I would do. Like, Josh, go ahead and check this game. I'll stream it, let it play, and I'll watch you play. I'll cook something or do something else and leave it on. I could see it being like hugely like social to get on and actually play games later on. Like not like when I was younger, I'd be on all fucking night playing games and shit.
And then pause it and then come back and then replay it once.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, hey, bro, I can't beat this boss. Beat this boss for me. And then he plays it on his game and beat it. And then the save comes back to your game. It's like, oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Very cool technology. The only problem was like the price, though, and its closed ecosystem. It's like you had to pay full price for those games on that platform. You played. They had like the PlayStation and Xbox shit where you paid a subscription and you get a free game a month. But other than that, you're buying full fucking price games on there. And you didn't actually own it. Technically, you just owned the license to, like, you have the right to play it, but we can take it away.
Oh, what? Nah, bro.
And I mean, so I say that now, but that's the way everything's going too.
What's going?
But
man,
well, the thing is, like, to me, the biggest thing is like, like there was no advertisement for it. Like, I remember hearing about it, and then I just didn't hear about it.
Wasn't that E3 or something like that?
It was in the E3. In an E3, but it, like they had a big launch, but when everything took off, especially like big staple games that were supported on the platform, they never got any advertisement for it. Like it was like,
oh, that wasn't helping them out.
Yeah. It was almost like it was meant to fail. Like they just kind of did it in a way. They were like, oh,
and, get this,
like an experiment of some kind.
Hideo Kojima, like when the platform launched, I guess he fucking pitched exclusive single player games for Stadia. I was like, you imagine like how much money that man, not that Stadia would have lost, how much Kojima would have lost by putting fucking production into a game only to have it just like it's gone,
right? Yeah. And then people getting their money back for it.
It's weird. It's weird when you see things. So you're like, you look at it, you think about it, you read about it, and you're like, oh, that was a pretty good concept, but there was absolutely no real marketing towards it, which is probably one of the things that killed it, was because not a lot of people know about it. And then on the other hand, you got things like Quibi, which was basically trying to get shoved down our throats, and still nobody wanted it.
Yeah, this is just one of those things where I think right now, currently, it's way ahead of its time. We're not like ready for it yet, because everyone wants boomers and zoomers, all that shit. We all want those physical things, and we want immediate access, and we want to be able to hold it.
We want collectibles, man. We all about having stuff to put on our shelf.
It's not ready yet. And then other fucking gaming shit that tripped me out. Okay, I want to get one of these, the Steam Deck.
$400. Cool. Yeah.
Right. Basically, it's literally a full-fledged PC, and they just released a fucking Switch dock for it. You can just dock it in, plug it into your thing, use a mouse and keyboard, all that shit for it, right? But get this, their advertisements for the fucking the Switch dock, right? Because it's open, it's just open to anything. It's a PC, right? You can do whatever you want with it. It had Yuzu on there. I don't know. Do you know what Yuzu is?
Yuzu.
It's the Switch emulator for PC. It's open source.
Oh, hey.
Right?
Man.
And it was on one of the, how you go through your Switch library and you see all the games like that. So it's the fucking Steam Deck is just like that, where it shows you recent games. And right there on their videos and shit, Yuzu was on there. And I was like, that was bad. And within fucking like a couple of hours, they had edited that shit and took it off of it. And I was like, I don't think Nintendo was pretty happy to see that.
No. Oh man, so you can buy it.
I was gonna say that was one of the biggest critics that was criticized about it when it first came out, was the fact that it looked just like a Switch.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of think that's what they were going for too, because there ain't nothing more you can go off of that, like for compatibility. Like
that's true.
I mean, they could have made it look like a PSP. Let's remember that shit.
It kind of
Then they would have said,
Well-
Steam Deck looks like PSP. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, I think the Steam Deck looks good in its own, like compared to the Switch and stuff. They both have a similar stuff, but
Well,
Steam Deck
yeah.
looks different than
It's-
freaking.
It's got this really cool shit where it converts fucking things. I mean, you guys don't do the technology stuff, but yeah, it converts fucking like Windows fucking like the kernel drivers and all that shit or whatever. Converts it like to Vulkan, or it can just run OpenGL, and that's like crazy to run on Linux. And it makes hundreds of games more compatible to run on Linux than it does Windows. They're two completely operating systems. But the other thing is, like, Linux is mostly free. It's like open source. The community builds it.
Wow. So if you want to add some stuff and
And
send it
then the Steam OS honestly isn't that bad to where, like, I almost felt like I can just, like, for a daily driver, for all the shit that I do on a computer now, there's a lot of things I don't need Windows for, right? Yeah, I'm just comfortable with using it constantly. But what my general use is games and some editing and shit. I can see myself using a Steam Deck just for my daily driver. I just put that on there, fucking go into the desktop mode and just run regular programs, get on fucking Google and all that stuff, or Chrome, Chrome, Firefox and all that. Use that, or use any editing apps. Just have that as a powerhouse. And then when I go somewhere, I can just take it with me. Like the Switch, but have more options.
portable computer, not like a laptop, but a gaming computer. That's a beautiful thing though. They when they came out with that, I was like, I don't think about it. It don't look like I want to buy it. But then after seeing what it does and stuff, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
take my money here. I'm
Pretty
fried.
cool.
I'm like,
You got access to all
Take
your
it.
old games, I mean, if you own them and you can rip your own stuff, wink.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Wait,
Yeah.
Steam Deck. Okay, so it has all the games you bought already. Now that's too good though.
Looks like Game Gear.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Dude, I used to have one of those.
Yeah.
Still do.
And the other thing I can bring up today is the most random shit that I've seen, because I still watch Twitch every now and then, right? And Twitch just had their fucking convention and all that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Adrian
I
is
saw it.
chick.
I saw it. Yeah.
I told him about
Yeah.
it, but they did. I think I told you they were doing that fucking gladiator battle in the foam pit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And she jumps off into a fucking foam pit and breaks her back. And I just thought, how ironic is this? That fucking, I mean, it's bad, and it's probably bad to say, but a person that does sex work for a living broke her back by jumping into a foam pit. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't got no words for that, bro. That's like
I just
that was
remember
something soft. Got you.
Yeah, I remember
But-
we were talking about it, and then we went to break. That was like I was Facebook or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, some social media, and that was the first article that popped by. I was like, oh, there it is.
I see it. I saw it on Twitter.
and what's messed up is that the fucking announcer's in the background. Oh, okay, let's get her out of there. And she's kind of leaning over, and she's like, and you can just see her, like, visually, her face goes from like happy joy to like, oh my god, I'm in pain. And they're like, oh, she's okay. And she's like laying there, like, y'all want to see a dead body just like laying there.
What did the girl say? The announcer said she was like, oh, the pit don't want to let her go.
Yeah.
Oh man, the girl that I guess she was fighting in there. She was just sitting there like, are you okay? She was worried, and the other guy that was reaching in was okay. Nobody
apparently-
rushed in to get her that I seen on the
She
video.
was like the worst case, but apparently, I mean, those foam bricks weren't as fucking soft as they thought they were, because multiple people were getting injured in that shit.
Dude,
like,
they look hard as hell.
I was like, man, I would turn around and sue the fuck out of that convention for that shit. Like hurting all these damn people.
Dude,
Fuck
that
me.
wasn't foam bricks. Them was hard bricks. Them were like 2 years old. We're gonna save these for last convention. We're gonna bring them over again. You know how hard them things get. Man,
Yeah.
they was hard as
There was no room when you jump down for that ass to jiggle.
No, no. That was as hard as the foam bricks in the TV boxes, what you get that solid. So the way she flopped on there was no wee. No, that was just, But how her back curved when she hit the foam, it was like that. So I'm like, shit, yeah, she kind of hurt.
Really experienced painful.
A new word, panel.
That was good.
But yeah, I mean, like, I would say that when I like 2 years ago, I was jumping on a freaking trampoline. I was like, yeah, nah. As a kid, I was like, oh shit, I'm doing flips and shit on here. But when I was jumping, dude, coming back on it, just regular jumping, my spine was like, oh fuck no.
I remember doing flips in a ball pit when I was a kid, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun. But then at the same time, I was like, my back kind of hurts.
Dude, I'm like, yeah, no. And they had the foam pits over at this trampoline park, dude. I tried that. I was like, yeah, no, I can't get out of this bitch. Let me straighten my back first and get up out of here, dude. Them things is dangerous. They look cool, but the foams got to be a little bit got to be more softer than whatever it is in there, because that them sharp edges, man, as you say, it's painful. That hurts.
Yeah. That's all I had to bring for today. So
it's good, yeah. Good,
sir.
Yes. We'll call it there.
Hold up. I got one last thing, guys. A special item for today. It is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I have not watched it yet.
You haven't watched it, man?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
I do know the whole story, though.
Yeah, because you played the game, right?
Not the game, but I went through and had a whole entire synopsis breakdown of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It is nice.
I can see why it's like people are enjoying the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
I was like, that ending.
Wait, don't tell me. I don't. It's on my list. It's on my list.
That character, dude. I'm gonna watch it. I'm like, I have to watch it after. So it's just one of those things. I don't get spoiled by spoilers, right? If I see it something, I'm like, oh damn, I gotta watch it. See it. Yeah.
So I could tell you all about Black Clover then. All right, that's good. Good to know. I'm driving you home. Got a lot to say. Yeah. So
Well, let's all watch this. The next week we
talk about it, dude.
I'm definitely gonna binge it because it's not that long, like many episodes.
Nah,
so.
I'll do it.
It's nice. It's good, man. I'm like, oh, Studio Trigger, y'all did a great job. Like this was y'all.
Looks every clip I've seen, it looks amazing.
10 episodes. I can watch it.
This is their shit, dude. Like it's like on par with.
If it was more than that, it'd be a problem.
Probably better than Killer
I
Kill.
love the character Rebecca from what I've seen so far. I'm just like, oh my god, that character's awesome.
Rebecca, she's a short one.
The short one, yeah.
Yeah, she's
fucking awesome.
She's a character, bro. She's a character.
But
it's like,
yeah.
Man, come on, Josh, you gotta jump on. That's the new Harley Quinn right there. But Cyber Mini Punk.
I have to say, after like when I went through the fucking like get through all of that, I was like, maybe I want to play Cyberpunk again, so I could see why the game became popular. Yeah, it's like it really put me in that mindset. Like I want to live in this world for a little bit and like jump in the game.
Because this is like, it's like you watching the series is like, okay, this is what you could be playing. This is what should be played.
I will say this. Going from the anime to the game will give you such a huge experience, especially if you haven't played the game all the way through. Just that story from the anime and then his experiences in the story from the game, you're going to get all these fucking like really ass vibes. Like, oh, this is actually fucking really cool. Like, oh.
Like honestly, like we all haven't seen that pretty much like movies and stuff that's like cyberpunk-esque, except if you watched Carbon, was it Carbon something? What was that one where the guy's brain
Altered Carbon?
Altered Carbon. Yeah. If you watch that and then watch Cyberpunk's Edge Runners and then play the game, bro, so much better. Like you understand the feel. Like we haven't had that many shows and stuff about the cyberpunk kind of feel and all that kind of stuff and see how it should be played. They just gave us a game. It's like, okay, this is a new game. This is what you can do. And it's like, okay, I'm not sure what I can do in it, but let's just explore, not knowing what you want to do in there. But once you watch these series, and it's like, oh shit, this is how you're supposed to play. Let me go in there and play. Let me shoot up, do bank heists, get the money, get new armor and shit, or new specs on your body and stuff, and become fucking platinum or what is it, metallic or whatever. Just upgrade your body. Like seeing this in an anime, bro, form.
It's crazy, and especially since aside from the game, they started adding new shit in anime, which they put into the game, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude?
I can be David. Now they need to put some Rebecca stuff in there.
Yeah. Woo! But other than that, I guess we're watching Cyberpunk. Right?
Yeah. We'll watch it.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Alrighty, people.
Laters,
people.